Hello everybody, this is Party Pete and welcome to the unboxing portion of the new Fall 2016 Battle Pass slash Compendium slash whatever the crap you want to call it. We're going to go straight into it here as we will discuss the names of the sets, their possible origins, and their cute little effects that they do. And if there's any alternate styles, we will investigate on that as well. So the first one that we have here, we have Slark, the Kindred of the Uzumar Crawler. Every set, by the way, is infusible, and here is the infused version of Slark's helmet, which is actually one of the more intricate sets for Slark, as we go back and realize that there was the Shark Slark, and this is very much close to the Shark Slark in concept-wise, as it has more of a more Chrysalisk kind of detail. Chrysalisk is like more... Actually, no, it has a more chitin detail, in a sense, as it looks more spiked and shelled at the same time, still being spiky and having a sort of after effect. So that's the uninfused, and here is the infused. As you can see, the infusion marks the lines on the crow helms, and the rest is basically history. Next, we go into Venomancer's Fatal Bloom, which, as we can see here, it brings back a more flowery version of Venomancer, making sure that people remember that Venomancer is both a stalker of the forest and a stalker in general. So, as you can see here, the flowers come back to this weird sort of butterfly-esque body in the back, as if he almost came out of the cocoon. And here we see the actual version that people would want to see more. We have the infused version, which allows you to have these purple wings also float out with a very chromatic style of purple. And not to mention, this also is one of the first sets that heavily changed Veno's face to be more like Sand King. So that's that one, boys and girls. Next, we have Night Stalker, the Unfettered Malevolence. This was a set that was not supposed to be on the infusible line, but it was changed up to be added to the infusible line. As you can see, there's these chains, which is a very unique thing, actually. These chains are hooked up to where Night Stalker's like center of his chest, so I'm going to assume it's his heart, but you know, the heart's over here. But at the same time, it's hooked up to the center of his chest, and then amalgamized, in a sense, to his wings, much like one of the Queen of Pain sets, actually, that had chain-bared wings for hers. But it's another very nice-looking set for Night Stalker. The only thing I'd have to say is I don't like the helmet, but here's the infused. As you can see, it changes him to look more of a Hellion. His wings actually change to a fluorescent sort of black and then red, and then a dripping coming off of the chains. Like, the chains are now red instead of chain color. See, here's chain color, and then now they're red. So basically, this changes Night Stalker's outfit completely, excluding the helm. And now he also has hands. And he's got a build. So that is the Night Stalker set. Next we have a Puck set called the Ethereal Monarch. It is a very green looking set for her, or it, whatever you want to call Puck. I'm going to say it might be just a little child. But once we get down to it, this is a very unique set for Puck because the infused has ethereal-esque wings, making a 0.5 second path behind the fluttering of the wings. So it's a very unique set, as we've seen maybe only one or two unique pieces for Puck. But this is definitely one of the more unique styles, with the sort of unfettered wings. So that's fairly nice. Next we have one that people were looking forward to quite a bit. This is the Omni Knight Sacred Light set. This one was actually in the workshop and proved to be quite a bit of it's quite a bit of what everyone had expected. It's an Omni Knight set that's just like all the others, really, when it comes to the sort of design and the colors. But it's more royal. It gives him a more royal feel. It brings back one of his blue-esque sort of feels as he has his lineup and so on and so forth. And the one thing that everyone's been wanting, the Infused Halo on top of Omni Knight. This is the only infused effect for Omni Knight, is the Halo. So this is most likely going to be paired with a lot of other parts of Omni Knight, but this is an Omni Knight set that made it through, and it looks absolutely amazing. So next, that's all the standards. Now we go into the rare. This is an Anti-Mage. We have the particle effects, I believe, particle effect hands, particle effect blades, as it's more of a purple-esque, and then we bring back the good old look of the blindfold, and then going into his particle effect hair, as his hair tie looks like it's the particle effect itself. So it looks like this is pretty much the standard lineup, as the shoulders are even slightly particled as well, but it looks like they really wanted to stick to the purple look for Anti-Mage instead of just sticking with some of these Anti-Mage sets have been switching over to red or black. Some of them even, like, not yellow, but more of a red. So this is a very nice refresh into Anti-Mage, and actually it's a very rare. So it's not just rare, it's very rare. And next we have the extremely rare Warlock Chaos of the Infernal Maw set, which sponsors and holds a staff that you can ever so slightly see. It's like a flame, it's just a normal fire that's coming out of the staff, and then the whole entire Warlock set itself is particle based. Like, all of his clothing seeps with fiery sin coming off of him, as the book also pulsates on his legs, and his orb obviously just looks straight up crazy. And then here is the golem for the Warlock set, and it looks equally as menacing, as it's more of a hell knight that can come through, and just came through and just decided, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. So that is all of these sets, and in order to get the achievements in the compendium, I have decided to open 10, and we will go through at least the 5 fairly slowly, and then the next 5 after that we will go with a quicker speed. So let's go ahead and open up these puppies as we go down the line. The only reason I buy these chests at multiple increments now is because escalating odds has become a thing. Now, I doubt that we're going to get a lot of the rares, because I ended up in my last unboxing getting both Doom and couldnt out of a set. So this is most likely going to be one of my bad luck runs. But if it's not, then it'd be sweet if I got the Anti-Mage. Couldn't really care too much about the Warlock, but I play AM more than Warlock. And it looks like the last one we're going to get is the first one I actually wanted, and it's going to be the Omni Knight set. We're going to tick down, and it looks like Omni will be the winner. Alright, so that's that then. And we're going to go to our compendium, as we have an unclaimed reward. It will be the fall compendium dealios. Here's all of our fall sets right here. We will open those and try to wombo combo them with the rest of our sets later, but now we open up the other 5. I'm gonna double check, make sure there's not an update for Dota that makes it to where the Anti-Mage set is a different rarity. No, that's it. Alright, we're gonna jump into it here, boys. We're gonna open the next 5, and as soon as 2 disappear, we're gonna hit skip. Get the Omni Knight set. Same thing, 2 disappear. Okay, the only 2 that were kind of important. Alright. Now we're gonna skip with only 1, because we only have 2 chests left. Now we're just gonna skip straight into it. We got nothing. Alright, boys and girls, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the unboxing, but it looks like we can recycle these for points. So we might be getting a level up quicker. But it looks like it is tradable and marketable after 500. But we're just gonna go ahead and throw these into levels here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed me doing this unboxing video for the Fall 2016 chests numero uno. It's been Party PD, and I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you all next time for some more Dota 2 unboxings. Hey guys, if you like the content that you saw today, there's plenty of other content that's out on our channel. And if you want, you could just go and swing on by, drop us a subscribe, and you'll see our amazing content as more and more gets released. So hopefully you'll do that, and hopefully we will see you come next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.